There's a certain power in walking alone, a power that is often misunderstood and underestimated. Most people fear solitude, but warriors see it differently. They understand that walking alone isn't a sign of weakness, it's a symbol of strength, resilience, and self-reliance. When you rely on yourself, you discover that you have everything you need within you. No longer waiting for others to guide you or approve your journey, you carve your own path. This independence unlocks a mindset that separates warriors from the rest. Walking alone gives you clarity. When the world is noisy and filled with distractions, solitude becomes your greatest ally. It allows you to hear your thoughts clearly, to reflect on your goals, and to chart your course without being swayed by the opinions of others. But let's be real, walking alone isn't easy. There will be moments when doubt creeps in and fear threatens to break you. That's where discipline becomes your sword and shield. You don't need motivation when you have discipline. A warrior doesn't wait for the perfect conditions. They create their own momentum, pushing forward no matter how hard the path becomes. And remember this, fear is the greatest test of all. When you face it head on, you build strength that no one can take away. Warriors are not fearless, they are simply brave enough to act despite the fear. Every step forward taken alone makes you stronger and wiser. Victory isn't just measured by your achievements, it's measured by who you become along the journey. Walking alone molds your character. It sharpens your instincts and forges a mindset that knows no defeat. So if you find yourself on a path where no one else walks, embrace it. Walk with purpose, walk with courage, and walk with the heart of a warrior. Because the greatest victories in life are reserved for those who dare to walk alone and rise above the rest. Self-reliance is strength. In a world where people constantly seek approval, companionship, and validation, self-reliance stands as a rare and powerful trait. It requires courage to detach from the crowd, trust your own instincts, and chart your course without relying on others for direction. Many misunderstand solitude as loneliness or weakness, but it is in solitude that true strength is forged. A warrior doesn't wait for others to carry them forward. They take responsibility for their journey and their decisions. They don't blame circumstances or other people for their setbacks. They rise up and adapt. This mindset is liberating because it puts the power back into your hands. Instead of waiting for help, you become the solution to your own challenges. This doesn't mean rejecting the value of support when it is genuinely available, but it means never becoming dependent on it. When you develop self-reliance, your confidence becomes unshakable because it's built on your ability to face life's challenges alone. Life will test you with moments where no one else understands your vision, agrees with your goals, or walks beside you. In those moments, many people give up or retreat back to comfort. But warriors lean into the discomfort. They embrace the solitude because they understand that self-reliance isn't just a skill, it's a strength that transforms adversity into triumph. The truth is this, relying on others may get you through short-term hurdles, but it will never lead to long-term success. When you cultivate self-reliance, you unlock a superpower that allows you to move forward confidently, no matter what obstacles arise. This strength fuels your ability to walk alone and emerge victorious, like a true warrior prepared for life's battles. Embrace solitude for clarity. We live in a world filled with constant noise, endless notifications, social pressures, and opinions coming from every direction. It can feel overwhelming, as though there's no room left for your own thoughts and dreams. In this chaos, many people lose sight of what truly matters to them. They end up chasing someone else's goals or living a life dictated by outside influences. That's where the power of solitude becomes invaluable. Solitude isn't loneliness, it's a space where you can hear yourself clearly without the world's interference. It's in those quiet moments that clarity is born. Warriors understand this better than anyone. They know that to lead, they must first listen to their inner voice. They seek solitude not as an escape, but as a strategic retreat to sharpen their vision and strengthen their resolve. You think of it like this. If you're standing in muddy waters, you can't see the bottom. But when the water is still, everything becomes clear. The same applies to your thoughts and goals. Solitude acts as that still water, giving you the clarity to assess where you are, where you want to go, and how you're going to get there. But solitude isn't always easy. Most people avoid it because being alone means confronting their fears, insecurities, and doubts. That's why they fill their time with distractions, scrolling through social media, seeking constant interaction, or following trends that don't align with their purpose. Warriors, however, face solitude head-on. They understand that growth happens in those quiet, uncomfortable moments of introspection. When you walk alone, you gain a deeper understanding of yourself. You start asking the right questions. What do I truly want? What is holding me back? What steps must I take to reach my goals? These are the questions that lead to breakthroughs. Without solitude, you may never pause long enough to find the answers. Solitude also builds resilience. When you learn to rely on your own thoughts and decisions, you become less influenced by criticism, rejection, or negativity from others. Warriors don't need the approval of the crowd because they've already validated themselves in solitude. Their clarity and confidence come from knowing exactly who they are and what they stand for. So don't fear walking alone. Embrace it as a gift. Use solitude as a tool to gain clarity, strengthen your vision, and develop a rock-solid mindset. Remember, every great leader, visionary, and warrior throughout history has spent time alone in reflection. That's where strategies are formed, goals are refined, and character is built. Walk alone like a warrior, knowing that the clarity you gain in solitude will guide you to victories that noise and distractions can never deliver. Discipline over motivation. When it comes to achieving success and walking the path alone, there is one quality that stands above all others: discipline. While motivation feels great in the moment, it is fleeting and unreliable. It comes and goes like the weather, often showing up when things are easy and disappearing when challenges arise. Warriors know they can't depend on such a fragile force. Instead, they rely on discipline, a steady, unshakable commitment to doing what needs to be done, regardless of how they feel. Imagine waking up on a cold morning when every part of you wants to stay under the covers. In that moment, motivation is nowhere to be found. But discipline whispers in your ear, get up, keep going, you made a promise to yourself. And because you've built the habit of listening to discipline, you rise and take action. That is what separates warriors from the crowd. Discipline isn't glamorous or exciting. It's built through small, consistent actions repeated day after day. Warriors understand that greatness isn't achieved by one heroic act, but by a series of seemingly mundane choices made with purpose. When you cultivate discipline, you don't need to rely on bursts of enthusiasm or fleeting moments of inspiration. You become your own source of momentum. Let me be clear, discipline is not about being harsh on yourself. It's about honoring your goals and values. It's about respecting the promises you made to yourself even when no one else is watching. Warriors recognize that their dreams are worth the discomfort and sacrifice required to achieve them. They take pride in showing up, no matter the circumstances. Building discipline starts with mastering the little things. It's about waking up on time, following through on commitments, and putting in the work even when it's hard. These small victories create a ripple effect that strengthens your character and builds the mental toughness necessary to walk alone. Over time, discipline becomes second nature, and success becomes inevitable. When you rely solely on motivation, setbacks hit harder. If you're only working toward your goals when you're in the mood, progress becomes slow and inconsistent. Warriors don't allow external circumstances or temporary feelings to dictate their path. Discipline is their armor against doubt, fatigue, and adversity. There will be days when you feel tired, uninspired, or even defeated. On those days, discipline will be your best friend. It will remind you that every step forward counts, no matter how small. Warriors understand that progress is often invisible in the moment, but consistent effort compounds into extraordinary results. In a world where many people give up at the first sign of difficulty, warriors keep moving. They are driven not by fleeting emotions, but by an unbreakable commitment to their goals. That is why they succeed where others fall short. So, as you walk your path, choose discipline over motivation. Wake up with purpose, show up for yourself, and do the hard work even when it's uncomfortable. Warriors don't wait for the perfect moment, they create it through relentless action. And because of that, they emerge stronger, wiser, and victorious. Courage to face challenges alone. Life is a series of challenges. Some are small and manageable, while others feel overwhelming and relentless. What defines a true warrior is not the absence of these challenges, but the courage to face them head on, even when they must stand alone. Walking alone like a warrior requires embracing the reality that there will be times when no one stands by your side, no one offers support, and no one understands your journey. Yet it is precisely in those moments of solitude and adversity that your strength is forged. Most people are conditioned to seek comfort in numbers. When a problem arises, they look to friends, family, or colleagues for guidance, reassurance, or validation. While seeking support is natural and sometimes necessary, relying on others for strength at every turn can limit your growth. Warriors understand that some battles must be fought alone because it's in those solitary moments that their true character emerges. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. When you walk alone, fear often whispers doubts into your mind. What if I fail? What if I'm not strong enough? What if I make a mistake? These thoughts can be paralyzing if you let them take control. Warriors, however, don't allow fear to dictate their actions. They acknowledge it, learn from it, and push forward anyway. They understand that every step taken in courage weakens the grip of fear and strengthens their resolve. Consider the great figures throughout history who walked alone before achieving greatness. They faced ridicule, rejection, and loneliness, but their courage allowed them to break through barriers and create lasting legacies. What set them apart was their refusal to wait for approval or support. Instead, they trusted themselves, took bold steps, and faced challenges head-on, even when the odds seemed insurmountable. Facing challenges alone also builds resilience. When you navigate tough situations without a safety net, you develop a resourcefulness and inner strength that cannot be taught, it must be earned. You learn to solve problems independently, think critically under pressure, and adapt to unforeseen circumstances. Warriors don't crumble in the face of adversity, they rise stronger because they've been tested and proven capable. But let's be honest, walking alone is not easy. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, and you question whether it's worth it. You may feel isolated and tempted to give up. But remember this, every warrior faces those moments. What separates them from the rest is their decision to keep going. They understand that the pain of temporary loneliness is far less severe than the regret of abandoning their dreams. To cultivate the courage to face challenges alone, you must develop a strong belief in yourself. Trust that you have the ability to navigate whatever comes your way. Build confidence by taking small, courageous steps each day. With every challenge you overcome, your self-belief will grow, and soon you'll find yourself tackling obstacles you once thought were impossible. Another key to walking alone with courage is reframing how you view challenges. Instead of seeing them as threats, view them as opportunities to grow and become stronger. Warriors know that adversity is not a punishment, it's a teacher. Each challenge presents a lesson that, when learned, equips you for future victories. Remember that walking alone does not mean you will always be alone. Life has a way of rewarding those who are brave enough to forge their own path. As you stay committed and resilient, the right people, opportunities, and circumstances will align with your journey. But you must first prove that you are willing to face the challenges on your own. So stand tall even when the road is difficult and lonely. Face your challenges with courage, knowing that each battle strengthens your spirit and prepares you for greater victories. Warriors are not defined by the absence of adversity, they are defined by their courage to rise and walk forward despite it. And when you embody that courage, there is no challenge you cannot overcome. Trust the journey and stay committed. Walking alone as a warrior requires an unwavering trust in your journey, even when the destination is uncertain. Life doesn't always offer a clear map or guarantee that your efforts will immediately bear fruit. Yet warriors understand that success is not achieved overnight. It is the result of relentless commitment, unwavering focus, and the courage to keep moving forward despite the unknown. Trusting the process is essential to fulfilling your purpose and becoming the best version of yourself. The path of a warrior often starts with a vision that only you can see. Others may not understand your dreams, and you may encounter skepticism, or even discouragement from people around you. But here's the truth: you don't need external validation to pursue your purpose. What matters is that you believe in yourself and your ability to bring that vision to life. Warriors trust their inner compass, even when the path is unclear. However, trusting the journey doesn't mean there won't be moments of doubt and frustration. There will be setbacks, failures, and times when progress seems invisible. These moments test your resolve. They may tempt you to abandon your goals or question whether you're on the right path. But warriors know that these trials are part of the process. They embrace them as opportunities to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. Think of a farmer planting seeds. After sowing the seeds, the farmer doesn't expect an immediate harvest. They water the soil, nurture the plants, and trust that nature will do its part. Similarly, when you set out on your journey, you must trust that your consistent efforts will yield results, even if you can't see the growth right away. Patience and commitment are the tools that keep you moving forward, even when progress is hidden beneath the surface. Commitment is the backbone of trust in your journey. It means showing up every day, regardless of how you feel. It means doing the work even when it's inconvenient, uncomfortable, or uninspiring. Warriors understand that consistency compounds over time. Each small, deliberate action builds momentum, leading to long-term success. When you stay committed, you create a track record of progress that fuels your confidence and strengthens your belief in your journey. One of the most challenging aspects of walking alone is resisting the temptation to compare yourself to others. It's easy to look around and see people achieving faster success or living seemingly perfect lives. But comparison is a trap that distracts you from your own path. Warriors know that every journey is unique. They stay focused on their mission, trusting that their efforts will pay off in due time. To trust your journey fully, it's crucial to cultivate gratitude for every step of the process. Even the setbacks and challenges have value because they shape you into a stronger, wiser individual. When you view every experience as a necessary part of your growth, you develop a sense of peace and fulfillment that transcends temporary circumstances. Warriors don't just celebrate victories, they honor the entire journey, knowing that it all contributes to their ultimate success. Another important element of trusting the journey is being adaptable. Life is unpredictable, and the path you envision may not unfold exactly as planned. Warriors are flexible and willing to adjust their approach while remaining committed to their goals. They understand that setbacks are not roadblocks but redirections towards something even greater. By trusting that every twist and turn has a purpose, warriors navigate challenges with resilience and optimism. Remember that trust in your journey builds self-reliance. As you face challenges and overcome obstacles, you develop a deep sense of confidence in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. This self-reliance becomes a powerful force that propels you forward, even in the face of uncertainty. Warriors walk alone not because they have to, but because they know they are strong enough to do so. So as you walk your path, trust the process. Stay committed to your goals, even when progress feels slow or invisible. Embrace every experience as a lesson and every challenge as an opportunity to grow. Warriors understand that the journey is just as important as the destination, and by trusting it, they unlock their true potential and achieve greatness.